this eyelash right here is like not cooperating. Hello you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Bienvenidos. We are doing a foundation review today on the new-ish Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundations. I got two different shades here. We're gonna do the whole thing. We're gonna try it on with a sponge, with a brush, take a flash photo. Anything that says full coverage, I'm like, okay, I wanna try it. And you guys know I'm a sucker for foundations. That's why I'm constantly doing foundation reviews. But yeah, today we're gonna be seeing how that works. Side note, do not mind my hair. I just kind of threw it in a little bun. But I hope you guys are excited for this foundation review first impression. And let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm sorry if my voice is raspy. I woke up a while ago and I already showered and everything, but I feel like my voice kind of takes a while to kick in. But I have both of my foundations right here. I'm pulling up the foundation on the Ulta. No, I don't want to go on the Ulta website. I like to go on the website of the actual brand. I'm on the revolutionbeauty.com website and they have like swatches on here and stuff like that on their website. This foundation retails for $12. I believe that was the price at Ulta as well. And for the description, it says, ageless, unisex, affordable, yours. New to the Conceal and Define family, meet our Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Lightweight yet buildable coverage, 24 true or skin true shades. It's versatile and it's supposed to suit every skin type and every skin tone. It's oil-free, creamy, comfortable formula, dries down, long-lasting, demi-matte finish, won't settle in fine lines. I'm just kind of going through it really quick. Won't cling to dry patches. It's a glass, huge bottle, doe-foot applicator, less waste foundation, highly pigmented coverage. You get the idea. So let's just go ahead and open this up so we can see everything about this foundation. This is how it looks, by the way. The bottle, I have two right here. I got the shades F8 and F10. And by the way, it also says on their website that this foundation is vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and it's oil-free. Here is how my skin is looking right now. I don't really have any new breakouts. My skin is pretty smooth. It's just, like always, the hyperpigmentation that I have. If you touch my skin, it's all smooth. So I don't have much texture going on, but I do obviously have stuff that I would like to cover. So that's what I'm working with. And what I'm gonna do is take the shade F8 and put it in the center of my face, and then we'll do a little bit of F10. One thing I know for sure I'm gonna like so far is the applicator. I've seen that they have this huge applicator. I'm a lazy girl when it comes to foundations. If it's a stick foundation or if it has a doe-foot applicator like this, I'm bound to love it just because it's so easy to apply, especially when I'm in a rush and I just want to cover up a little bit. You know, pumping and like getting it on the hand or trying to figure, like, it's too much. Like I said, taking F8 and I'm just gonna apply it in the center of the face. This might end up just working alone, but I'm still gonna mix it because it looks a little bit light. While I'm applying it, it feels like it's a thick formula, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be super drying or cakey. That's just what I'm feeling so far. We'll see, of course, once I blend it and everything. I'm using my Morphe E44 brush to go ahead and blend these two colors together. I might be okay with just using the F10. I don't think I'll need to mix really. It's blending really nicely and easy and smooth and creamy, just like it says. It's not hard for me to blend it at all. And I left it sitting on my skin for a little while before starting. So it's obviously not super matte and drying because it's blending pretty easily. The hyperpigmentation that I have on my cheeks is pretty much gone. The foundation looks a little bit lighter on camera. I'm hoping that it'll oxidize a little bit. Here's how it looks with just one layer. Nice and blended using a brush, and I think it covered really well. I could use a little bit more coverage around here, but that's like if I'm like looking super up close and I want like everything to be covered. But I think this looks pretty good. I have a feeling, I don't know. I have a feeling that with the sponge, it's going to sheer out a lot. We'll see. I'm just going to use F10. I'm going to skip out on using the F8 since this one seems to match pretty well. And I like that they're not too yellow. It's more of a neutral, realistic skin tone shade. You know what I mean? It's pretty full coverage, even with a sponge. Usually foundations get really sheer and drop down to more of a medium coverage. But so far this is giving me pretty full coverage. Not bad at all. With the sponge, with the brush, either way, you get a really nice finish. And I think the foundation's pretty. It's like a very soft yet full medium, more on the full coverage side. But I think it's a very pretty everyday foundation. I'm not sure if this would be a foundation I would want to do for like a full glam. But I will say this foundation's super comfortable, and I'm almost positive you can build this up. I want to try it though, just to be sure. I like this foundation. Y'all already know me. I'm about to add some bronzer. We're about to bronze up the skin, and it's gonna bring it to life. But maybe if I were to go a shade up, it would look a little bit better. But so far, this shade looks a little bit ashy. Just a little bit, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, I'm gonna do some cream bronzer. We're gonna finish up the rest of the face. You can see how it looks here though, with nothing else on top, just the foundation alone. Me personally, I would definitely have to add some bronzer and some other products. This isn't like my Hourglass one where I can just swipe it on, blend it out, and just go out with foundation. This, I have to add a little bit more to make myself look a little bit more awake and refreshed. We are back, full face, all makeup done, and this is how the foundation looks right now. Don't mind my hair. I don't feel like brushing it right now. I'm gonna have to film another video right now, and I'm gonna brush my hair. Anyway, I like the foundation after applying all like my products, my concealer, my bronzer, everything like that. Now, I think I'm gonna have to go a shade deeper. I'm gonna have to test it out because it still looks a little bit lighter. At least it does here. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Should I just keep the shade? What do you guys think? Also, when I was applying the rest of my products, I realized that the foundation was starting to feel a little bit heavier and heavier, which of course makes sense because you're applying more products on top of your foundation. But with my other foundations that I love, that are super lightweight and stuff, even if I apply other things on top of it, usually it doesn't start to feel heavy. And this, it did start to feel a little bit heavier, but I think it still looks good. And I changed my mind on the whole this being an everyday foundation. This is an everyday foundation, but I would also use this for a glam look. As you can see, I did like full shadow and everything, and I think it looks good even with the full glam. Another thing with this foundation, if you want to achieve more of that natural skin-like look, you're definitely gonna have to use less foundation, first off, and second off, you're gonna have to put highlight and other things to make it look a little bit more skin-like, because the foundation alone doesn't really give you that effect. If you were to put the foundation and then just a little bit of highlight to make it look a little bit more glowy, and so you look a little bit more awake, then it'll look a little bit more skin-like. But alone, the foundation doesn't give you like that effect. For the most part, I think this foundation does what it claims to do. It has that full coverage. As far as the lightweight factor, I mean, it's not as lightweight as I was thinking it was going to be. It got a little bit heavier, you know, as I was putting other products on top. But besides that, I think everything that they claim for this foundation so far, so good. And of course, we're about to do a flash photo right now so you can see how this foundation looks in flash photography. And those are my thoughts so far on the new Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. If you've tried this foundation, let me know your thoughts down below. What did you experience? And if you haven't tried it, Let me know if you're thinking of trying it after, watching this video. If I missed anything, also feel free to let me know down below in the comments section. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Los quiero mucho. And I will see you all in my next video.